What's up everybody, it's Austin Ryan back again with another video. Today's video is going to be really personal for me, and I know that a lot of people are also going to be wondering the same exact thing that I was once wondering as well. Should you get tattoos when it comes to lifting? Before we start this video, go ahead and subscribe and turn on post notifications, that way you're notified every single time I post a video and so you can see more content just like this. Also leave a like for all the tattoos that I have and the tattoos that you're looking to get. Okay, so if you can't tell, I'm pretty heavily tattooed. Let me step back. Okay, as you can see, I've got a full leg sleeve, a full arm sleeve, I got a side piece, a wrist piece, I got some rib pieces, and I've also got a piece on my chest. I used to be the same way, so let me go into explanation to you what the pros and cons are of getting a tattoo or multiple tattoos while you're in the gym. I know that sounded weird, but you know I didn't mean getting tattooed inside the gym, so unless your tattoo artist works inside of a gym, but that would be weird. Okay, so let's talk about the pros first, and then we'll get to the cons about the tattoos. Tattoos are a way to express yourself, and one way that I found to express myself the most was through tattoos. I think tattoos fit me the most. I think tattoos look best on me. I don't think I look as I should without tattoos. As you can tell, I stick pretty heavily to that statement as half of my body is tattooed. Pros, you look sweet, you get more attention, but that's not really for your use. For your personal use and for your personal reasons, you should just have a pro in this section of being able to embrace yourself in ways that people don't know unless they talk to you. Another reason I really like tattoos isn't inside of the gym personality trait, but it's outside of that, meaning that people don't have to talk to me to get to know me. People can just look at me and kind of get to tell what kind of person I am. Not saying to ever judge a book by its cover, but it also helps people get an idea of what kind of personality I have based off of what I decide to put on my body. For some people that might not be tattoos. For some people that might be piercings, or other people do other things. People have their hobbies, people have their ways of expressing themselves, but I think tattoos is one of the best ways to express yourself. Another pro of getting tattoos is just sticking out from everybody else. Yeah, you look cool. Yeah, people get to tell your personality based off the way you look, but you also just get to look cool. You get to look different from other people, and for me at least, I like being different. I don't like being the same as everybody. Express yourself as much as possible because a lot of people are scared nowadays to express themselves and worry of what others think of them. Don't ever be worried about what other people think of you. Be you for you and do what you want because you want to do it, not because others want you to do it. That's just some of the pros that I have for getting tattoos, but a lot of cons are also along with this, so I'm just going to give you guys a fair warning that there is a few more cons than pros that I can talk about when it comes to some of these things. Although there is more cons than pros, you'll realize that the pros also outweigh the cons, and that's why there's such a smaller amount compared to the lower ones. First con, which is more of an advice tip that I have to give to anybody that wants to get a tattoo, is just don't cheap out. Like, do not go cheap on ink. This is on your body for the rest of your life. You want to spend your money on something that is worth it. So if you have to pay an extra $100, an extra $200 to put something on your body like this, then do it because it is so much more worth it paying a little bit more in the short run than having something in the long run that you don't like as much. Not kind of a con here unless you're really hardcore into the gym, but when you first get a tattoo, you want to take the first day or two off just because you don't want to get that sweat into your tattoo and get it infected. Another one that I can throw in the mix here that kind of actually goes along with a pro is just prepare for people to look at you. Like I said, people are going to be able to read your personality based off of what you put on your body. Now, that could be a good thing, that could be a bad thing. If you're ready to take the harsh looks from some people, but some of the coolest looks from other people, then totally go for it. But like I said earlier, make sure that you do this for you and not for somebody else. Another con that isn't really a con, but it's a con that can happen in the future if you do decide to do certain circumstances, is your tattoos can stretch. I have gained 35 pounds since I started working out. I actually got my leg sleeve done right before I started working out, and it has not stretched one bit. My legs have grown a lot, but my leg sleeve has not stretched one bit. Same with my arm sleeve. My arm sleeve hasn't stretched one bit. My arms have actually grown a decent amount, but they haven't stretched because your skin kind of stretches proportionally unless you start doing things like PEDs and stuff like that. If you decide that you're going to end up hopping on a cycle of Tren or Anavar or something like that, then that is when you would be worried about your tattoo stretching. But if you're already going to do something like that to your body, then you probably already know the effects that can happen if you do get a tattoo before doing that. One more thing that I really want to bring up to you, which I would think it would be obvious, but not a lot of people actually think that it is the tattoo that you get will hide the muscle it's over. Just be prepared for your muscle to get hidden. For example here, you're still going to be able to see my bicep if I were to do like a front double bi or something like that, but this bicep is a lot more noticeable than this bicep. Now this is kind of a bad example because they're still kind of similar in style, right? Like you can still see both of my biceps, but a great example I can give you guys though is my triceps. So my triceps, I actually have really good mind muscle connection with them, so I can see them really well inside of a mirror. But when it comes to this, you can still see my tricep, but the only problem is that when I do it on this side, right, you can't see that tricep as much. You can still see the tricep, but you can't see it as much as you were to this. Same with my shoulders in a way. So when I'm doing my lateral raises, right, I can see my striations in my shoulder really well in my right shoulder, but when it goes to my left, I don't see it as much. If you're not worried about that, then fully go get a tattoo, and I fully recommend it too. I love getting tattooed. I think everybody should have at least a tattoo, even if it's just a little small one or something like that. I think everybody should have a tattoo. I think that although a lot of people say that there's a lot more cons than pros, no matter what, I still think that the pros of getting tattoos, no matter lifting or lifestyle in general, the pros outweigh the cons every single time. Now, this is me giving suggestions based off of a lifting lifestyle. Other people may disagree with me here, saying that, oh, you're not going to get a job if you have tattoos that are showing and stuff like that. I understand a lot of people are like that, but in this circumstance, this is just directly over a lifting lifestyle, or what would happen if I were to get a tattoo and I am what would happen if I were to get a tattoo, yet I am a hardcore lifter, something like that. I say don't be afraid to get a tattoo and do what you want with your body and express yourself the way that you want to express yourself. Make yourself seen as you want other people to see you. Once again, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe and turn on post notifications. Go ahead, go give me a follow over on Instagram. My @ is AustinRyanX. I'll have it up on the screen over here. I'm trying to grow my account on there so I can get more of you guys to come watch these videos, and that way I can entertain and inspire more of you guys on here as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that I helped you in some way. Hopefully this also talked you into getting a tattoo with me. I'll see you guys in the next one.